there's 1 minute. I have 1 minute to get to my scooter before the hold on it goes away. And if I don't get to it in time, there's not another scooter really nearby. So now the hopes is that I can at least get close enough so that when the reservation ends, I can start the ride, because yeah, it's about a 3-minute walk still to get there. I'm gonna put this down and try to focus on getting to the scooter on time. People are for sure out enjoying the Amstel River on this gorgeous, gorgeous day. Today is a pretty cool day. Today is my first Pearl Jam experience day. Yes, as a child that grew up in the 80s and the 90s, as a 46-year-old adult, I have never been to a Pearl Jam concert or really experienced much of anything Pearl Jam related. My following of Pearl Jam mainly is because I thoroughly love their photographer. He is such an amazing, iconic music photographer. But today that changes. Today they are finally playing Amsterdam after the show was canceled like twice and rescheduled. And then there's worries that it'll get canceled again because Eddie Vedder has been having some voice problems and stuff like that. But today is the day that I get to go see Pearl Jam, and I'm doing it with some friends. I am doing it with my buddy Rob, who I filmed another video about him getting his first tattoo. I haven't posted that yet. Maybe I should get that done. But what I am doing right now is I am heading down to meet him for the merch sales. So I guess it's a big thing that they open merch at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on the day of the show. Rob went and got in line at 11 a.m. Right now it's pushing noon, and I'm heading down there to meet him just to kind of get the full experience. So that's why I'm rushing to try to find the scooter, which now I can't find, and head down there. So I'm going to put this down and look for the scooter. Found it. Fortunately, it's still here, so let's get going. Man, these scooters are such a great way to get around this city. They come with helmets, they come with everything you need. They're fairly affordable, and the best thing is, they're real easy to navigate the streets of Amsterdam on. So let's get going. Okay, I made it. So hopefully that didn't take too long. I don't like to keep people waiting for me too awfully long, but now it's drop off the lid, lock everything up, take a picture of the scooter, and get out of here. Okay, so part of the reason why I'm filming this is that it is a completely new and unique experience for me. See, I have no clue what to expect. I got a message from my boy Rob at 11 that said that the lines for merch was already longer than he expected. And this is a guy that does it all the fucking time. So I'm really curious to see how long this line is gonna be. I have to find the merch table first before I can do any of this. So let's go find the merch table. Holy shit, yes, the line is crazy long. I can't tell if this is the merch line or if this is the, okay, I think it's the merch line because I see people with poster tubes and stuff like that. So I gotta find Rob in this. Oh, I see him. I have found him. Yeah, this is quite the long line for merch. So let's go find Rob. Wow. Wow. Okay, so here's the deal. It is now 2 o'clock. I've been in line for 2 hours. Rob has been in line for 3 hours. They opened the merch an hour late, but they're finally moving. But there's this really cool vibe in the crowd that everybody shares these stories about what they buy, and they're looking forward for t-shirts and what the design is and the posters, and people are so energized about it. But the big thing that's happening right now is the last 2 shows were canceled because Eddie Vedder's voice was kind of fucked up. And there's been no announcement yet on if the show's actually gonna happen. So people are just scouring the internet trying to find out if the show's actually gonna happen and stuff like that. But it's really fun, even if the show doesn't happen tonight, being here in this line with all these huge fans. I mean, some of these people have been in line for 4 hours and they're from Chicago and Cleveland and places like that far off. So it's really exciting, and I'm really happy to take part in this experience. So I'm gonna get back in line now and just wait. We're probably about 200 people deep before we get in. So let's see what's still available when we get in. So that's it for now. Finally at the doorway. Come view.
Thanks a lot. What?
Do you have a chewing gum?
No, I'm sorry.
Could I get one of each of the Amsterdam posters?
Yeah, we only have one, only for today.
Okay, you only have today's, the top
Yeah,
one. Okay,
top
could I'll take that one.
One?
And, yeah, one of those, and then the windmill T-shirt, and
This one?
two.
Yeah, okay.
One of those. And could I hold that up? Okay, that was quite the experience, to say the least. So it's like 4:20 right now. I got down there at about noon, thought that I would be done by about 2, home by about 2:30. Merch opened late. The line went extremely slow, but we got what we wanted. I got a poster, a t-shirt, and a sticker. Wasn't gonna get a t-shirt, but the t-shirt's pretty cool and very Amsterdam-y, so I kind of felt like I really needed to have to get that t-shirt. So now we ended up taking an Uber back to our neighborhood, got dropped off at my buddy's house. I am walking home. Doors for the show are at 6:30, so that's just over 2 hours from now. Opening band goes on at 7:30, Pearl Jam goes on at 8:30. So we are trying to decide if we're going to get there in enough time to see the opening band. We have assigned tickets, so we don't have to get there early, which is good because there are people camped outside for the last 3 days to get in. So they've got floor seats, so they could get right up to the front. We have assigned seats so we could get there whenever we want. But I'm tired. I did a 14K run this morning and then just spent 4 hours standing in the sun. And I'm heading home to kind of relax, chill out a little bit, regroup, figure out how we're gonna go next. But all in all, great experience so far. Really fun people to be around. Everybody has been so friendly. I mean, you stand in line for 4 hours, you're gonna start talking to people and meeting people. It's been great, but now I'm ready to sit down and relax. So that's what I'm doing. Next time I pick this up, I will probably be on the way to the concert. So stay tuned. Back at it. You might know that I'm kind of wearing different clothes than the beginning of this video. Well, see, what happened was we finished up in the merch booth. It was an amazing experience to hang out in line, even for that long, and meet everybody and hear everybody's stories and just talk to a bunch of different people. Well, then we got in an Uber and headed back into our neighborhood and back home, only to find out that the concert was canceled. We kind of had a feeling that it might happen, but it was still canceled. It was still a bummer. Well, the killer is I didn't have a ticket for tonight's show. I only had a ticket for last night's show. Well, my wife, in her infinite wisdom, said, get on, buy a ticket right now. There's this website called Ticket Swap. You can buy people's tickets. I got on and I bought a ticket right away. There were still like 250 tickets available. Well, today I went to look, there's no tickets available. So I'm really happy I got a ticket. So now I am heading back down to the venue to meet my friends, and we're going to go to the concert tonight. Not the night I originally planned, but still going to the concert. And we have confirmation that it is actually happening. So I'm super, super excited. Let's get down to the venue. Okay, I made it. My friends just got on the train and they're on their way down here. So now I've got to go figure out which line to get in. People are already showing up, so I'm guessing the line's going to be already pretty gnarly. But I'm ahead of the game because I was not going to come this early. I was only going to come for Pearl Jam. But my friends, in their infinite wisdom and their experience, said that the energy down here is going to be amazing because they've canceled the last 4 nights of the tour, and tonight is the last night of the tour. So they were coming down early so that they could experience the energy of everybody being in line and hanging out. So I was like, fuck it, yeah, let's go. So I'm down here, I'm going to get in line, I'm going to send them a picture of where I'm at so that they can come join me. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is exciting. Okay, the opener just left. They're expecting Pearl Jam to go on in just a few minutes. So I got one last beer. I'm getting ready to head to the stage. I have spent the last hour with some friends hanging out. Everybody is so excited. We're really, really looking forward to this. There's all kinds of speculation and stuff on exactly what's going to happen and how the show's going to happen. There's even rumors that it might just be an acoustic show and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm trying to find the light. It's terrible. I'm heading to my seat right now so that I can catch the first song. Wow. I don't even know how to break that down and decompress from all of that. It was, I went in with very low expectations because they canceled so many shows that I knew his voice was kind of fucked up. And holy shit, what an amazing, amazing show. It started out really, really slow and really, really mellow. And halfway through the show, I actually got a text from my friend saying, this is a really, really weird set. But they finished so strong, and it was such an amazing, amazing show, and everybody was really cool. I actually ran into somebody that we stood in line for merch with, and this cat, he gave me so much shit for not bringing my friend beer while we were standing in line for merch. And this guy, when he saw me, his eyes just lit up, and he was just so ecstatic, over the moon happy that I was able to make it to the show. And I have to say that I think that the fans, as much as the band, make that event and that experience so amazing. So before I go down a complete rabbit hole of emotions and about talking about how much live music is fucking awesome, for my first Pearl Jam experience, with all the ups and downs and getting rescheduled 4 fucking times, and literally waking up this morning and not knowing if I was actually going to make it to the show, it was an awesome, awesome time, and I cannot wait to do it again. So, fuck it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and until next time, cheers.